In building closeness and connection in our relationships, communication is so important. Hi everybody, I'm Casey Operman, registered psychotherapist and registered marriage and family therapist, and today's YouTube video is all about bad communication habits to break in your relationships. Not only am I going to highlight some of the bad communication habits to break, but I'm also going to tell you ways that you can break them. The first bad communication habit that you want to break is assuming that your partner should know what you may want or need at any given moment. Now, I think it's important to remember that no matter how long you've been together, no matter how many times an issue or a concern or an emotion or need has come up, your partner is not a mind reader, and there are going to be times where they're not going to be able to be in tune with what you may want or need. If you're trying to put out a signal, or if you're expecting or hoping that your partner is going to do something, but yet they aren't, the best thing that you can do is to give them a signal. Let them know. Be clear about what you're wanting and needing, which is ultimately going to enable your partner to have a better response and meet your needs. The next bad communication habit that you want to break is problem solving instead of validating. Now, when I say problem solving, what I mean is communicating to your partner what you think they should do about a situation in order to solve it. Whereas validating is communicating to your partner that the way that they're thinking and feeling right now is okay, even if you're not necessarily on the same page with them. The reason why validation is so important is because ultimately people want to be heard and accepted for who they are and the way that they're feeling. Problem solving doesn't achieve that because you're pushing the feelings aside in order to scramble to tell them how to fix the situation, and you're usually going to get a negative response back. Resist the urge to try and fix anything for your partner and focus on the way that they're feeling so that you can reiterate back to them that you accept them for who they are and the way that they're feeling is okay. My third bad communication habit to break is interrupting. When you're interrupting somebody or cutting somebody off mid-sentence, you're not communicating to them that you care about or value what they're saying. In fact, interrupting tends to be more invalidating and is more likely to escalate or prolong an argument. Instead of interrupting your partner, make sure that you're giving them the time and the space to be able to say what they think and feel, ensuring that you're validating them along the way. Then in turn, your partner is actually more likely to listen to what you have to say and how you feel, and therefore give you a validating response. The fourth bad communication habit that you need to break is thinking of a response instead of listening. I think this is something that everybody is guilty of at times, where in a conflict, instead of actually focusing on what the other person is saying to us and what they're needing from us, we're already thinking of our own response to fire back, especially in a heated conflict. It's really important that when your partner is talking with you, that you're engaging with them and focusing on what they're saying rather than trying to think of your response. When we focus too much on how we're going to respond to somebody, we tend to miss the messages that our partners are trying to communicate to us. Therefore, we're not able to access what they want and need from us, and we're more likely to say something or do something that is going to either escalate or prolong conflict.